The Triumphs of a Taxidermist by H.G. Wells. Here are some of the secrets of taxidermy. They were told me by the taxidermist in a mood of elation. He told me them in the time between the first glass of whiskey and the fourth, when a man is no longer cautious, and yet not drunk. We sat in his den together. His library it was, his sitting and eating room, separated by a bead curtain, so far as the sense of sight went, from the noisome den where he plied his trade. He sat on a deck chair, and when he was not tapping refractory bits of coal with them, he kept his feet, on which he wore after the manner of sandals, the holy relics of a pair of carpet slippers, out of the way upon the mantelpiece among the glass eyes, and his trousers, by the by, though they have nothing to do with his triumphs, were a most horrible yellow plaid, such as they made when our fathers wore side-whiskers, and there were crinolines in the land. Further, his hair was black, his face rosy, and his eye a fiery brown, and his coat was chiefly of grease upon a basis of velveteen, and his pipe had a bowl of china showing the graces, and his spectacles were always askew, the left eye glaring nakedly at you, small and penetrating, the right seen through a glass darkly, magnified and mild. Thus his discourse ran. There never was a man who could stuff like me, Bellows. Never. I have stuffed elephants, and I have stuffed moths, and the things have looked all the livelier and better for it. And I have stuffed human beings, chiefly amateur ornithologists. But I stuffed a Negro once. No, there was no law against it. I made him with all his fingers out and used him as a hat rack. But that fool Homersby got up a quarrel with him late one night and spoilt him. That was before your time. It is hard to get skins, or I would have another. Unpleasant? I don't see it. Seems to me taxidermy is a promising third course to burial or cremation. You could keep all your dear ones by you. Bric-a-brac of that sort stuck about the house would be as good as most company, and much less expensive. You might have them fitted up with clockwork to do things. Of course, they would have to be varnished, but they need not shine more than lots of people do naturally. Old Manningtree's bald head. Anyhow, you could talk to them without interruption, even aunts. There is a great future before taxidermy, depend upon it. There is fossils again. He suddenly became silent. No, I don't think I ought to tell you that. He sucked at his pipe thoughtfully.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?